Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Max from Dr. Max Online School, and today we are shifting our attention to a subject called Heritage Studies, which is a hot subject, which is one of the most common subjects that we have or that we are supposed to do in this era in our curriculum right now, because they are now referring to as the heritage-based curriculum or heritage-based syllabus. So I'm not well vested with the educational terminology, but I'm sure what I'm saying is pretty right. So without wasting much of your time, I'm starting with the all-level heritage studies, and it will be of help to everyone. Guys, this is quite a simple subject. This can help you to get your 5 O-levels. Let's say you have your maths, your English, and the science. You need the 50 subjects to add. Heritage is the good to go. It has some general aspects, but don't over-generalize. Generalize in line with the dictates of the syllabus, just like what we also do in geography. Geography, there's a lot of general information, like commonsensical, information, but you have to align it with the dictates of the syllabus, because even in my capacity as a teacher, the syllabus is like what the Bible is to the pastor. So the syllabus is quite important. It has the parameters which help us to know the goals and the objectives of every topic. So we are going to look at the topic of socialization, but before we delve into that, for starters, I have to introduce what heritage is. That's quite important. So the topic is socialization, and it is about 3 topics. Number 1, role of the community in socialization. Number 2, role of religious beliefs in socialization. Number 3, role of the media in socialization. So today I'm just going to look at number 1, role of the community in socialization, and see if we have much or ample time in the next lesson to combine the second and the third lesson. Because it's online learning, we have to move as quick as lightning or what. So I think it's important for us to introduce heritage studies. Kune munhu adautanga uziva andika kana kuti munhu angodona kubva kumazi pamwe anoda kubvunza kuti nai chinombonzi heritage chii. So in simpler terms, heritage, it is a birthright in which people identify themselves with. Ndo dzatingati ndo culture yedu, ndo unhu hwedu, ndo magariro edu. That's our heritage. So we can identify our heritage through various controls, like the land can be part of our heritage. Land yenyu inogonokudza yakwamakabva ndizvo. Because heritage encompasses about 3 subjects or more. Heritage encompasses sociology, heritage encompasses geography, heritage encompasses history. So they are all part and parcel of the heritage. Like the minerals are part of the heritage, the culture is also part of the heritage, the mountains, the rivers. So this is part of the community. The heritage is seen in the community, in the society. So for starters again, what is a community? A community is a place where people collectively live. And collectively live, it means when they share common resources. You share the same food. Zimbabwe is one big community. We love sadza. So we eat our sadza, we share the roads, the water, the resources, and this becomes a community. And a society then refers to a group of people sharing the same geographical location, like they live within the vicinity, like in the confines of the same area, in an organized way. And when you go in society, we share food the same culture. And also, culture. When you come to especially you'll be charged in arm and leg. So shared cultures because of its history and heritage. Ukatoenda kumatonga vane mararamira vanoita, ukaenda kubulawayo vane mararamira vanoita. Kubulawayo kwacho ikoko ukatoenda kana kugwanda kana kuti kusilobela kana kuti kuchii vane mararamira vanotoita. Zvangofanira kuti tese togononga tiri mashona, but ukaenda kunyanga tine mararamira toita pachinyanga, tine chibocha chatoita, So each and every culture is distinct from others, but each culture, one vari same culture, they share the same norms, values, hopes, successes, aspirations, determinations, failures, and other things. So we also have norms in that culture, like norms refers to accepted standards of behavior in a particular society. Norms. Ethics. Ethics the ability to know what is right and what is wrong. Approach like children are expected to greet elders. That's part of our norms. Number 1. Number 2, men are expected to remove their heads when eating. And this subject is quite important. Because what I also discovered when I went to university, I was at the University of Cape Town, etiquette. So you're not going to shy some kind of because of failing to like respect others. Those simple things, nitty-gritties, like how to greet others, how to communicate effectively with others. So this subject called heritage is not a joke. It's quite a vital subject. Why? Because it also helps us to live harmoniously, respectfully with others. So there are also beliefs in the society, and belief refers to as the state of mind which trusts that something exists. It is faith. That's a subject. I'd say this subject. Hope for what? It is faith and acceptance that something is true and exists. So, my beliefs. That's a belief. That's a belief. That's part and parcel of beliefs. And it also starts in the mind, because religion, brain, and then you start to believe something. So we also have a culture. A culture is a way of life that encompasses language, ideas, behavior. Culture, even mapfekero, even majiro, even mafambiro, it's part and parcel of culture. I've heard people who are in South Africa, they can easily tell that even those markers and medaras in the streets of South Africa, or even in what, they can easily notice that this person is a Zimbabwean, this person is new in this area. I live in Mbare, I Ndogara Mbare. Matsotsi amtoziya kuti ndiwe muno Mbare. So it is because of how you walk, how you are dressed and stuff. So culture encompasses all that, So a culture is also like, it's intangible. We have ideas of culture. We have arts, music, which is part of the culture. Music reflects culture. Arts, like when we talk of music, when we talk about visual materials, movies, series, you can easily tell that this is a Nigerian movie because of what is being portrayed. The culture, the Nigerian culture is being portrayed in that movie. You can easily tell that this is a South African soap because of how they are portraying it. You can easily tell that this is a Zimbabwean drama because of how they are portraying it. So it is ideas, customs, beliefs, and social behavior passed from one generation to another. That's a culture. So under that culture, tinema customs. These are habits that are continuously practiced, that is more or less permanent for use by the what? By the society. So you find out with the media, it's also very important, like in this instance. Media is a collective term used to refer to the means of communication. Zira zatoshan sapa communicate or disseminate or share information. So it means through which different types of information can be conveyed to people. So examples of media include my newspapers, my telephones, my internet, and other forms. And we also have my rituals. My rituals are watching I think makambona ma African movie. My rituals. Right. So let us get into the actual thing. Right. What is socialization? Socialization is defined as the process whereby individuals acquire and share beliefs and culture in the society. It is defined as the process whereby individuals acquire and share beliefs and culture in the society. Socialization, that's how people are bred. That's socialization. So ndosaka chonoti vanhu vanokudzwa nenzira dzakasiyana siyana zvichienderana nekuti vanogarepi. Munhu wekuborodhi ukamutora apa woisa munhu wekubudiriro apa vakatosiyana makudziro avakatoitwa. So it can also be defined as the process whereby an infant systematically becomes a self-aware and knowledgeable person in skills to understand and share the culture into which he or she was born. So if we have a child, like our culture, our stuff, our chi. So pa antukura chitoziya makudziro athu kumita and stuff, and it depends nekuti arogara kupi. So it is also a lifelong process during which people learn about social expectations and how to interact with other people, such as how to talk, walk, and play. It's a lifelong process because people are dynamic. This time I'm in Zimbabwe, the next time I'm in Mozambique, the next time I'm in Dubai. So they usually come up with the same, which goes, if you're in Rome, do what Romans are doing. Yes. Ukatenda ku Dubai, you are bind nemitemo yeko. Kana vati atinokona unokisana mu street counter unobata na street, you have to follow that. So it's a lifelong process. So you are socializing one way or the other. Pane pamwe futi pekutoti unotobva kubasa uchienda kumba kana kuti uchibva kumba uchienda kubasa ikoko kune socialization futi dzine chichitoitwa. There are some people they like people are groomed in universities, people are groomed in schools, people are groomed in preschools, people are also groomed, they experience lives. Even if when you are married, you begin to be socialized in a certain way. Because there is a difference between an unmarried person and a married person. An unmarried person, just like myself, no going to pinda bana 1 a.m. But when you're married, you have to socialize yourself in a way you now come in time. You have to show responsibility. Even the types of friends you have, they have to be in line with your age and your new responsibilities. So it is also a lifelong social experience by which individuals develop their potential, learn, and also share their culture. So socialization is quite different. In low density suburbs, let's say in Glenlawn, in high density and medium density around Cranbourne or around Eastleigh. I don't know Eastleigh, but I'm sure Cranbourne is middle density. Cranbourne, Wesley. There are low densities in Borodale, like Finza, low density areas, then high density, So socialization in these areas is different in terms of number one, accommodation. There are 2 rooms, there are actually 15 2 rooms. So, but munanenga achigara murambi, uptown, low density. Vanenge vachigara muri 3 in an 8-bedroom house. So accommodation foot. Unotokura utori nechimwe chidhinda gori yachacha. Because kana muchitorara makaturikidzana ivo pfungwa dzenyu hameno zvadzinobva dzangoita so. Hameno zvamunenge mutongori ende. Even close to where they can also demonstrate class. How you're socialized, religion also helps to shape and socialize the people. That's why that's how religion influences. Interact in the social circles. Why? Because it is the religion shaping them, socializing them in such a way. So zvinototanga kutobviswa kumba nekuchechi munhu akutobuda ari zvaari. So that like what they say, charity begins at home. So also music played. Zimdanzo yakanyanya wandira kuno kughetto. Although it has great impact, we have great artists like Freeman, we have Wingy D, we have Killer T. They try to penetrate the low density market, because of their good sound, because of their good music, because of their uplifting lyrics, But you find out that even if you go back to America, rap music, of course, it went commercial. It became a worldwide phenomenon. But you find out that it was sang in the poor communities, like in the black communities in America, in those, I don't know, in those Chicago ghettos and stuff, Like music, how people are socialized, because in that rap music, or in Zimdanzo, people will be singing about their problems, and in Zimdanzo, people will be singing about their victories. Like people will be singing about the social ills, tinema drugs in society, tinechi. So zvinongoenderana nechi music yacho inoenderana nevanhu vacho vari kuimba nezvavano experience munzvimbo yavari. So when you go to Borodale, vanhu vanenge vachirova soft music, vachirova R&B, even the types of musicians, yes. You find out that if someone comes from Jamaica, a Jamaican artist, Jamaican artists, Kingston, for example, Bob Marley, like they were living in squalid conditions and stuff, so they can easily charge a show, you can attend. But musician, let's say Celine Dion, Zimbabwe, ticket like $100. And Mahasma Gito UTS. And once I relate to that, and Asma Gito UTS, and once I to attend those shows. So beliefs again, music played also shapes the people. Beliefs again also shapes the people. And discipline and other things. Yes, discipline, how we are socialized. Ndakambofunga point yekuti of course munhu ari kuBorodale nenyaya yekuti vane mari vanenge discipline, but kuno kughetto futi kunoona discipline. There are some parents who are very strict. Achigara mufakosi mumu mwana musikana andoziva kuti fodzi kachaya ndikaita mafanizi nemudhara wayo anondipwanya. You see, so discipline is instilled in such a way, so that's how they are socialized. So discipline is also part of socialization. Yes. Mukatona mwana ane 3 years achitaura zvinyanzi kunzo, it tells us that their home situation is not good, because like children mimic their elders. Vanongotedzera vanhu vakuru. So baba namai kana exchange na zvinyanzi, vana vanopesira vakungotora that, So that's part of socialization. So you find out that even in indigenous communities, they do rituals which socialize the people, like marine making ceremonies and stuff, you know. So that's it. So next lesson, chanobata religion and how it socializes the people. Thank you. How it shapes the values and beliefs of the people. Thank you.